Well, let's go ahead and check in with Wave 31 meteorologist Carson Meredith. I know you've been also tracking Fiona very closely.
And you said last check it is still a Category 3 storm, Carson.
It still is, yeah. 115 mile per hour sustained winds. That's right at the edge of that Cat 3 criteria. This is the satellite image of Fiona right now, and this is still a very strong, very organized hurricane that's just skirting the eastern islands of the Bahamas, fortunately starting to move away from Puerto Rico. Let's give you that forecast track. Latest update at 10 o'clock from the National Hurricane Center. You do notice later on tonight or tomorrow morning perhaps, we'll see Fiona go to a Category 4 strength. Going to make a very close call for Bermuda late Thursday night into Friday morning. But you can also see that Fiona will not be a problem for the mainland here in the U.S. But there are two other systems that we are watching for you here at midday. One of which is another Tropical Depression 8. That is formed out over the Atlantic Ocean. That's not going to be a concern for any land, but this system near South America could be. Now up to a 70% chance of developing into an actual named storm over the next 5 days. And looking at some of those long-term forecasts, this system could, not a guarantee, but could be trouble for the U.S. late next week. Way too early for specifics, but we'll keep a close eye on it. Back here in North Alabama, we've got plenty of sunshine on the Wave 31 Skycam network. Temperatures in the upper 80s. It's a hot one out there, and we are going to stay dry, of course, on the Wave 31 Storm Tracker early warning radar network. Let's break down those temperatures for the rest of your afternoon. 95. That is your forecast high, but it's going to feel much hotter than that. If you have any Tuesday evening plans, still warm at 6, 7 o'clock tonight on either side of 90, and we're only in the 80-degree range by 9 o'clock tonight. The humidity is tolerable. It's not too bad, but it's noticeable. So that means your feels-like forecast could get as hot as 100, maybe 101 during that peak heat of the afternoon. So if you can, just try to stay inside this afternoon. But if you have to be out, stay cool, stay hydrated, and just make sure you take a few breaks from time to time in the AC. Here we go with future radar and those temperatures. You see we're in the mid to upper 90s this afternoon. Not much cloud cover to give us relief either. Waking up on Wednesday morning, a classic summertime morning in the low 70s. Going to be a bit humid tomorrow morning as well. And we'll do it all over again tomorrow afternoon. Highs in the mid to upper 90s. Feels like temperatures as high as 101. Forecast models are trying to squeeze out a couple of showers tomorrow afternoon, but nearly all of us will remain dry on your Wednesday. Your chores outdoors for the rest of the work week. Notice we're going yellow today because of that heat, but by Thursday we have our first cold front moving through. That's going to drop those temperatures back to more seasonable levels by this weekend. And then we have a second front moving in by Sunday. This is going to give us our best shot for rain that we have seen in a couple of weeks, often on showers throughout the day on Sunday, maybe 1 or 2 storms. We'll keep some of those isolated showers around for the first half of your Monday before that front moves through, and we'll finally start to see that more fall-like air. But that's later this weekend and next week. Until then, it's hot. 95 today, 97 tomorrow, and then we're back into the 80s by the weekend.